Come on in. Welcome to your full last week of August. Let's see what is the tea for this week, Monday through Friday. Okay. So I went ahead and pulled cards for Monday through Friday. I clarified the cards and got some healing heart affirmations for you so we can get down to the bottom of why this situation keeps happening. Because listen, it's time. It's time for you to level up. It's time for you to get this lesson and wisdom, and it's time for you to move forward in who God created you to be. So your next phase, your next connection, because it's a connection here, guys, will be better. Okay, after you have learned this lesson, you will be better from this. Okay, so Monday. Some of you could be dealing with a emergency situation that may require you to act with urgency, or something that you may need assistance on. You could see an ambulance as confirmation. You could hear ambulance sirens as confirmation of this message. And also, some of you, it could be as a result of a sexy time night. You could have to go to the hospital because of being up all night. Some type of spending the night with an individual, having an all night rendezvous with them can lead you into a distressful situation. Or you're already waking up Monday morning feeling like this, feeling like, okay, over the weekend you had some sexy time, you spent some time with someone, you might have had a one night stand, or you backtracked, revisited the past situation or past individual, and now here you are Monday morning feeling anxious, feeling like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Should I have done that? I should have said no, in regret, basically. Okay, Aaron, more about the situation. On Tuesday, regression and visiting the past, going back on something. Yes, this connection that you went back on over the weekend, I'm just gonna say that. You felt like it was a deep love, you felt like it was a soul connection, and you feel like you were at home with this individual. Okay, but by Wednesday you're gonna realize it was just all a fake situation. It was a fake scenario. It was something to play with your mind or whatever, to gaslight you, to put scare tactics on you. You or this person could possibly like to smoke. You could have peach nails, pink nails, just got a fresh manicure. Um, but by Wednesday, you could feel like you want to mask up. You sick of this situation. You had enough. You tired. You should have never went back in the past. You are ready to choose you. Okay. Here we are Thursday. You could feel like you cannot get away from this individual. No matter how hard you try, you cannot get away from this individual. This individual is very egotistical. They may try to use your spirituality against you. And you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? For some of you, this is a female figure, okay, this week, that you are learning a lesson from, learning a lesson in choosing yourself, learning a lesson in owning your own boundaries, learning a lesson in realizing that you are the master, the creator of your own destiny, of your own life. And the only reason why you are backtracking on this situation, this individual, is because you wanted to. This is the hard lessons that we have to learn and we have to face, because we are leveling up. You are leveling up. You are sensing the shift within you. You are already sensing the changes. 333, when I said that, you're sensing your spiritual awakening, or you're going through one, and you are listening to your intuition more. And you know that it's time for you to learn this lesson, baby, and to level up and graduate from this situation. Okay. Some of you could be enjoying some breakfast in bed on Monday after being up all night with someone. I'm feeling nauseous all of a sudden. So some of you can have some type of stomach bug. After eating some food on Monday will require a hospital visit. So yeah, I'm chilling, relaxing hard. It's Sunday, you're relaxing. You are needing to take time and just vibe with yourself, and think about all the illusions and the disappointments you were feeding into surrounding this connection, whoever this individual is. Okay. Tuesday, some of you could go dancing, or some of you could be in some type of ballet production or some type of theater production, or watch some type of theater production. I'm also hearing dirty dancing. Some of you love to watch dirty dancing as well. Yeah, this person that you were continuing with, they were just trying to keep you from moving on. They were trying to stare off any competition that they had with you. They were trying to keep you for themselves. But you leveled up. You're leveling up. You're leading the pack. You're bossing up. Okay. You're creating this week. You're creating something. You are taking off the mask and you are stepping into your true power beyond the manipulation, beyond any gaslighting, beyond any scare tactics. Okay. You have the power to direct your own life. Creation. I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. Yes, you needed to affirm that because you were not listening to yourself in this particular situation. You weren't trusting your intuition. My short that I did about trusting your intuition, you need to trust your intuition, and you were not doing that when it came to this individual until finally you got fed up. You possibly got sick from believing all this gaslighting and being scared all the time and being in your head. You possibly had migraines, or it's making you have migraines, and you just got fed up with it. You were tired of it. You lost dealing with this situation. You definitely lost. So why did you feel the need to backtrack? It had to push you to a level of fed up, of being sick, being tired, for you to finally just say, okay, enough is enough. I listen to myself. I acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. That's what's the heart. Working on the heart, okay? You are created in the image of God. Thus, you deserve respect, okay? Your needs, what you want, what you desire this week matters, okay? This particular situation is all tied up in your mind this week for some of you, okay? Some of you, you're just on the verge of sensing something unexplainable. You've been manifesting, you have been meditating, and you are just waiting and watching for your signs, for your synchronicities, for your ships to come in. And it's coming. It's on the horizon, baby. You are sitting grounded and protected. You are surrounded all by manifestation energy this week. Thus the bossing up. Thus the creation. The red and the orange creating your heart. What you've been manifesting from the heart. Some of you are manifesting a degree this week. Congratulations. Or possibly stepping into a new degree. Congratulations. Some of you have been self-medicating, drinking away powders, distracting with substances this week. You may be tempted to do that midweek, but do not, okay? Don't distract yourself. Get the lesson. Affirm. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs this week, okay? You're in the last stretch of August. September brings beautiful new beginnings. Come on now. Beautiful new beginnings. So, listen. August was the clearing away, I'm hearing, the purging. The purge, yeah. Not today, left on red, not in the mood of avoidance. You're not in the mood. You fed up this week. Possibly, like I said, fresh out the gate, Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, you fed up. Wednesday, you may backtrack a little bit if you numb out. If you numb out, it's going to cause you to backtrack. It's going to cause you to backtrack into the hands of a territorial lover or someone that you had a make-believe situation with. They gave you all the feels, but they didn't give you no love. All they gave you was loss. Midweek, okay? Wednesday, if you aren't careful. Thursday, you bossing up over that person, over this individual, this egotistical person, whoever, however it fits in your life, okay? When you numb out, you don't want to talk. You go within. You isolate. You keep your energy to yourself. Okay? But then you also go into passion. You go into lust. You think about chemistry. But it's brought you nothing but loss. Okay? Backtracking. Not listening to your needs. Not trusting your inner guidance for what you desire and what you deserve and what this person can bring. On blast, item personal info being called out, public humiliation. Yeah, this person has humiliated you publicly before, which is why now you keep your feelings to yourself. You feel like your friends have turned their back on you, like your friends don't understand. They're not helping you get out of the situation, and you are walking in it alone. But you're glowing up. this week. Major transformation, drastic changes, self-improvement. Okay? Despite information being put on blast or it being the talk of the town, or this could have been a third party interference, third party situation where you had to argue with this person or that person and you just got tired of it, or you got tired of sharing. Okay, you're tired of sharing this week. Yeah, you're ready for something new. You sense the vibes, you're feeling it. You're fed up with the old way of doing things. You are creating new in your life, a new connection. You are drawing new to you, okay? Someone that is already watching you, possibly. Someone that already has a crush on you, fixated on you. They just haven't said anything, and you can sense it, okay? Because your emotions have been full of highs and lows, off and on, and getting hot and cold. Some of you maybe could be dealing with someone that is very attention-seeking, needing validation, very desperate, very pushy, especially when they see you trying to move on with a new boo. Yeah, because they feel wrong, bitter and dramatic and jealous over whatever the situation was that happened between you guys. But you got out of that people-pleasing energy and you said cuffing season. No more. I see a card flip over. Let's see. Yeah, receipts in the verse. You probably got evidence of this person cheating, doing dirty stuff like their back, or doing things towards you, or they tried to hide the evidence. They tried to hide it. Let's see. What else? Catch the feels. You may be feeling in good energy this week, feeling in a lovely energy this week, after a time of numbing out and isolation, okay? People flow back through. I'm gonna flip back through, saying black. Color black could be significant. Okay. Monday again. Yeah. Do not self-medicate. Do not joke over your problems. Do not distract with substances as a result of this situation, okay? Pray about it. Meditate. If you jog, go for a jog. If you walk, go for a walk. If you journal, journal about it, okay? You were overgiving too much. You realize it. Realize that you overgave too much. You was doing any and everything for this person. You was people pleasing this person. You was showing up in your coward energy. You were not standing on your morals, your values, your principles, what you desire, what you need, and what you wanted, okay? That's just the truth. So now that you know the truth, create life. You have the power to direct your life, okay? Tuesday, mind games. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't let them gaslight you, and don't let them scare you. You're ready to walk away. You're ready to be free of this situation. You're ready for your new boo to enter, okay? You are ready. You feel it. You feel the change. You feel the transformation. Don't let them scare you, okay? Because you know you have the evidence. You know that they're guilty. You know that they're going to be exposed. Possibly on Tuesday, exposure. Okay, of a manipulated person. Someone that was trying to scare you, that was trying to play on your top. I'm hearing, okay? Exposure, 13:33 on the clock Wednesday. Yeah. And once you get this exposure on Wednesday, you can level up. You learn a lesson from the situation. You can get the wisdom. You can create. You listen to yourself. You stop numbing. You face the truth. You looked at the truth and you learned your lesson. Face the truth within. Monday. Tuesday, look at the truth that's presented in front of you. Wednesday, learn the lesson and level up. Okay? This is your power. You have the power, okay? Yeah. Level up. Level up into a deep love, soul connection. Level up into a connection that's going to make you feel at home. This past connection had you numbing out on substances, when this new connection will have you filled up on life. Okay? Thursday, they're in watch your new boo, you love. Learning each other, flirtations. Okay? Possibly someone you're already familiar with. Possibly someone that you already have like a friendly connection with. They may offer you out on a coffee date, or offer to take you out on a date, or connect somewhere at a bakery. You also could be eating some pastries on Monday morning as well. Squad, close friends, birds of a feather flock together, so try. Yeah, you could have met this person through your friend group. This could be a sister of a brother of yours, or a brother of a friend or something like that, or a friend of a friend or something like that. That's how you two connected. You both probably were in people pleasing energy with others, and you connected and bonded over that. By Thursday, babe, no, Thursday. That's Thursday, new boo. Friday, you ready to be cuffed. You single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. Yes, you're on the hunt. You're free. You're free from that distressing situation, the situation where you felt like you always had to be on pins and needles. You had to act with urgency. And you're glowing up. You're glowing up. What the enemy thought was going to break you by Thursday will not. It will transform you into a beautiful, beautiful glow. Beautiful, radiant, orange, red glow hue. Aura. Red, orange, hue. Aura. Okay. Friday, let's see. Revealing the secret, pass out the bag, untrustworthy. You may want to talk to someone on Friday about your lessons you learned, the wisdom you've acquired through this connection, through what you've gained and everything, what you're creating, what you're manifesting, this new love affair that you have and everything. You want to talk about it. You're excited, right? You're excited. You want to get over some coffee and you want to spill the beans, but do not, okay? Because someone that you may be thinking about venting to is very untrustworthy, okay? Do not spill the beans to them on Friday. Keep what God is doing to you, between you and God and the person. Keep your relationship sacred. Keep it private, okay? Yeah, because that person that you may want to talk to about it, they're watching. They're fixated on your life, baby. They're fixated on what you got going on. And they're fed up with you getting all these blessings and all these. They're showing up as a fake person with energy as an imposter, okay? All right, what else? Last, we went back over to make sure, round out energy for the week. Yeah, there's a salty individual in the background this week, feeling wrong, bitter and dramatic and jealous about your life, about you moving forward, about you leveling up, acquiring this wisdom. They wanted you to stay in fantasy. They wanted you to stay in disappointment with them. They wanted you to keep backtracking and visiting the past and going back on your word, going back on your boundaries, going back on yourself. God said not so. They're very territorial. They were trying to stake claims. They were scaring off the competition, possibly telling people that y'all was still connected even though y'all weren't. 7:17 on the clock, telling people y'all was still in a relationship even though y'all wasn't. This person, how you will know who it is this week, they are at default on their payments, financially incapable, and repossessed assets. They are having bad money troubles, okay? Things are being repossessed for them because they repossessed from you spiritually. God said not so. Okay? Things are getting repossessed. Okay, these cards ain't gonna shuffle no more. So how you want me to read these out? Yeah, sensing something unexplainable, feeling, listening to intuition, leveling up, trusting your intuition this week. Congratulations, and paying attention to the signs. You sensing that you are on a big breakthrough, okay, in spite of what you went through. So keep trusting the signs. You're on your next level up this week. You're bossing up. You're independently living. When you release from this individual, you are independently living in your truth, in who you are and who God created you to be, okay? This person may try to come back seeking attention, needing validation, being desperate and push it because you are leveling up, all right? But keep them on red this week, 18 on the clock. Avoid them. You're not in the mood. They're not finna get in your energy this week and have you up and down in your emotions, feeling like you stuck and can't move, trying to lure you back in sexually. It's a no to this spiritual narcissist this week, okay? And if they don't stop messing with you, they're going to be put on blast. The horn, the karmic justice of truth is going to be sound on them. The alarm will be sound on this imposter if they don't stop messing with you. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to direct your life into a more powerful and positive direction this week. Let the last week of August count. Make it great. Make it good. Make Leo season worthy, the lion. Make it. Okay? All right. I love you guys so much. And thanks for tuning in. If this video resonated with you even a little bit, make sure you give me a like, a share, and a comment. And subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. I'm on the road to 2,000. Okay? Help your girl out. See you in my next video.